Welcome back to another video here. Today we're gonna be testing out this new wood chipper mod. I got some stuff to clean up there, so I brought this wood chipper over and I was just kind of messing around with it here before I started. I'm actually sitting inside of it right now. I don't know where you would actually stand to move this thing. It's obviously on tracks, so it's meant to roll around. You're meant to be able to drive it. I just don't see where the controls should be or where you would stand on it, because obviously there's not a cab here that you're sitting inside of. My guess is probably something to do with these controls, maybe it's remote control. Supposed to be a remote control movement. I doubt it. Maybe that's an option, but I doubt that'd be the only option. We'll drive it up the hill here though, and I got the log loader up here. That's where there's some of the brush, so we'll get up here and unload it, and then we'll see about loading some of this brush up to clean it up. We were getting some lag last time we played up here, and I believe it's because we have so much brush. Actually, there's a bit of a pile right there too. I might have to come over here and grab that. Got some good piles of logs, good piles of trees there, so we'll get up here, get some of this cleaned up. Maybe we can speed the computer back up a little bit. I think that's probably good enough. Yeah, we'll call that good right there. Unfold it. There we go. See how this works. This stuff here was stuff that I was going to process, but it's all kind of the crap wood. So I'll just eat it right in here. That works pretty slick. Drive over here and see if I can get a better angle on this stuff. This tree here could probably stand to be processed, but look at that. Right into the chipper it goes. We got plenty of wood here. I'm not super concerned with what gets processed and what doesn't. I just know that I don't want to have to deal with this stuff here. I should have a truck parked right there so I could be chipping into the truck. That's one issue that I got going on right now as far as realism goes. I don't have a truck to haul the chips away. The mod comes with a storage tank on it, or the chipper has got one built into it, I suppose. Not in real life, but this one does. I'm sure they make them in real life that have that option, but oops. Missed the chipper. Now, I tried to do this on one of my other maps, the Pelican Lake map. I wanted to have a wood chipper, but I didn't know that this mod was available. So I was kind of using a Mickey Mouse tractor setup with a small wood chipper. Glad I found this one though. This one seems to be a little bit more what I was thinking of. I don't know what's causing me to lag so bad here. Maybe it's just wood I'm too close. That's probably what it is. I'm close to all these trees, and these trees are activating that pile over there. See if I can scrape these down here. Now I remember when I was a kid, I went to a logging expo with my dad, and they had a chipper like this set up, and they were demoing it, chipping a bunch of trees and whatever. And one of the logging magazines took a picture of it while it was working, and you could see me, my brother, my dad, we were all right on the cover of the magazine, standing watching the chipper go. I wish I had saved it, but I don't. My dad might have saved it. I don't know. I haven't seen a copy of it. I should have saved it though. Only time ever being on a magazine cover. Once I get all this stuff picked up here, it should smooth my game up quite a bit. I see a bunch of guys on here. They have a mod for cleaning the stumps up. I don't have it, but I have been thinking about downloading it. I just don't know. Whoa. I guess I can thrash that wood chipper pretty good with this. Just trying to see if I can grab the whole chipper. Come this way. This is working pretty good. The only thing that could be better is if I took a little bit of time and made my piles here a little bit better, a little easier to grab. If I can get a little bit better with my processor while I'm processing to make these piles a little easier to grab. I'll have to hop in that thing and see how much capacity we got left. We've added quite a bit to it, so. I'll probably, once I get this stuff here cleaned up, I'll probably bring the log truck back up in here and we can load up another load just to make some space, because it's a little bit tight up in here to be cutting more trees. This is going well here. Yeah, I like this. I don't know why this tree is stuck up in here, but maybe we can tip it over like this and get it sucked into the chipper. That way it can. There we go. That's frustrating, the way my computer's acting. The grapple bouncing around like that is because I'm not getting 60 FPS, and if I was, the wood wouldn't be bouncing out of the grapple, but What I should do is go get a truck for all the wood chips. Could make some money selling wood chips here. I'm gonna have to move that out of the way here. Whoops. I want to go this way. Backing up. That's a bit of an issue there that the trees are stuck into the wood chipper itself, but how do I want to handle that? Oh, look at that. We're almost full. Let's see if I can jam these in there. That could be causing some of the lag I get here. Well, I'm not a fan of that. Just tell you what I'm going to do here. It was, I did like it, but I'm not going to deal with that. That wood chipper was causing me the lag. Wow. That was frustrating. So ideally, I'd have a wood chipper like that actually worked. That one didn't seem to be working well for me. All this little brush here was proved to be a little bit too much for it to handle. We'll just have to keep mulching it up. I should have unloaded those chips, though, before I sold that thing. I don't know what I was thinking. Trying to just scrape these trees off to the side so I can open the road up and get the log truck up through. That's one thing that's pretty difficult in this game, is to shimmy stuff across the ground like that. I find it to be difficult anyway. There's no reason that that tree had to fall like that. Good enough. Wow. Been a tough 15 minutes so far. I'm going to probably take care of this pile first because I got a lot of logs on this side. Now if I can get that pile cleaned up, I think it'll help me out here. Gonna give me some more room. I think maybe I'll try to get the truck at an angle right here. Let's see if we can switch to it real quick. A lot of stuff going on this map here. That's why I don't like quick switching. I generally try to just run to the vehicle just because I feel like I end up spending forever flipping through all the vehicles I have. I probably should just back all the way up this road. I'm going to come up here, though, and try to get turned around. Might not be the best plan, but I think I got room here. If I was able to get all that brush cleaned up like I wanted, there'll be plenty of room. See, that really didn't help me, though, because now I got to back up. Back all the way in here. Luckily, this truck has a short wheelbase, so it's pretty easy to get the trailer where you want it. You jackknife it pretty easy, or if you are jackknifing it, you can get out of it. There we go. I think that should be good. It's always hard to tell until you're in this machine here where you want it positioned. Tough to tell from the outside. I mean, I can always move this around. Got plenty of reach of the log pile, especially if I grab these ones here off the back first. Oh. I'm hoping this load here will go a little bit better than most because I've got better wood. This is all pretty even, straight stuff. I don't know why those are hung up like that. At some point here, I want to switch to a map that's not FDR. There was a time where I was switching maps. Seemed like every other day, it seemed like I was on a different map. And then I decided I was going to start playing this map exclusively. But now I kind of regret that decision. Not that I could switch at any time. I'm not sure what I want to switch it to just yet. I'm curious though if I was on a base map, if the log physics, I know they're different, if I would enjoy them more on a different map, or if I still think that the FDR ones are the best. For a while there, I was having a tough time telling. I never knew what was better, what I liked better, because I just wasn't super in tune with the game. But where I played a fair amount now. Oops. I feel like I should have a decent idea of what's what, and once I start using something that's a little bit different, I think I would be able to tell. Kind of like a Coke versus Pepsi type argument. So to somebody who doesn't drink it all the time, it's exactly the same. But if you drink one or the other consistently, you can easily tell a difference. See if I can get this rest of this pile on the back. And now we did have a nice neat pile here. It's not so neat anymore. We've been hanging around this area too long, letting the logs slide around on us. See what we can do to get it cleaned up, though. I'm just trying to figure out where I want to dive into it. Oops. Oh, I got a log hanging out on the side over here. I see what's going on. Oops. Didn't go. There we go. Pile's all twisted up on me, though. There we go. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of force. Not the greatest looking load. I know I've talked about it before, and I've gotten a few comments of people telling me that I am better at the game. I still have not gone back to watch any of my old videos to see how bad it was at first. Not that I have years of experience now, but I definitely have days more of experience, I would say. Still doesn't prevent something like this from happening, though. Just destroying an entire trailer that I've loaded up. I don't really blame myself though anymore. Some of it is definitely caused by me, but it's only caused by me because the game is terrible. Same old story, complaining about the game. See if I can get this stuff here. Sometimes it's easier when it's just it's not stacked up. It's all just flat on the ground. Easier to get in the grapple. There we go. We're on the fast track now. I'm gonna call that good. I'll probably try to fix this pile up here a little bit. Oh, looks like I lost some off the backside. I don't remember doing that. Maybe I did and I wasn't paying attention, but we'll just wreck our trailer. Dragging it over the logs. Tons of wood to haul out of here, though. I guess I underestimated the amount of wood that I had cut down. I'm actually going to stop this right here. We're going to switch over to our fell a bunch of here, and I want to cut some trees because it's been a couple days. We had a couple piles here, and I think I'll probably start a new one. Keep stacking up behind me here. I think... Oh, I didn't have the saw on. The thing to do might be to just keep working my way up and kind of stacking behind me as I go. Kind of stack build a pile on the side here, and then maybe I can, I don't know, keep working my way back and forth, adding to these piles. I don't know what the best way to do this is. I don't do it for a living, so this is me experimenting, trying to figure it out. I actually, you know what I'll do? We'll call this video here. This is 30 minutes, and we're going to pick right up where we left off. I'm going to pause it and then just hit record again, and we'll continue on. So hope you enjoyed me struggling to load that trailer. Thanks for watching.